that's ready whenever you.
Yep. So hello and welcome to my presentation. My name is Neve Coyle and I'm here today to present to you my online fashion publication of Pretty Woman. So, introduction to my blog. My aim for this blog was to embrace femininity within fashion, show you my favourite high street pieces on the market at the moment and how I've styled them. Recognise brands that empower women and fashion influentials. I wanted to normalise feminism by teaching the world that the definition simply is equality. And I wanted to create a positive platform for young people and older people. As part of our blog's ethos, we believe that female empowerment has no age range, so everyone can empower feminism. So therefore we have a really wide target demographic. So how I created my blog. I created my blog using Wix website editor. We wanted the look of our blog by colour theme to match the theme of our blog, so therefore we used pink, as pink is associated as a feminine colour. I write in a style that is light-hearted, genuine and relatable. Seeing as my blog is trying to normalise controversial topics and feminism, therefore writing in a style that is light-hearted, I feel like I will achieve my goals further by doing this. We also use a girly script typeface in our blog as it matches our theme the most. So, our target demographic. Our target demographic is female, estimated age range 18 to 35. Our social media following does prove this target demographic, as we have more followers on our Instagram than we do on our Twitter, as Instagram has become a platform for young people, especially fashion enthusiasts, who our target audience is. Girls who support girls that are not afraid to speak their mind and be who they are. And we also attract an audience of a low income and high income, seeing as on my blog the pieces that I've used are really affordable and some things are high end. So I've got things from designers such as Gucci, Alexander McQueen, and then I have really affordable pieces from H&M, Pretty Little Thing in the style. So yeah, I feel like that is another way to really attract a wider target demographic. So here is a little bit of our inspiration. This inspirational mood board is on the homepage of our website. So our website platforms. So for our website platforms, we created a desktop platform and a mobile platform. We did this as we understand many of our subscribers will be reading our blog posts on the train, and we understand how annoying it is nowadays being on our phone and going on a website that has a desktop platform and we're having to zoom so far in to see what we're reading about. It is important to us to cater to our readers' wants and needs, and it will make them be able to access our blog easier anywhere at any time. So for our social platforms, so by having more followers on our Instagram does support our target demographic of a typical pretty woman consumer. Also our target demographic are most likely to use Instagram as a platform, seeing it has become such a fashion-based business tool. And as well being younger, a lot more people use Instagram nowadays than Facebook or Twitter. And we also do post on our social media when we have just uploaded a blog post on our website. We do this as it will let our followers know that we have just uploaded a post, and it will make them more likely to go onto our website and read them. So it will encourage this further. So onto my photo shoots. So for my first photo shoot, I did the Girly Girl edit. The idea of this photo shoot was to create 4 very different outfit looks, from a nighttime outfit to a casual daytime look, to brunch with the girls, to the most gorgeous satin skirt on the high street at the moment. So for my second blog post, and this was actually a really controversial one, I did the message of a slogan tee. So I went round on the high street trying to find the best slogan tees that I liked at the moment, and as this has become such a huge trend, seeing as Christian and Dior had slogan tees on the runway stating "I'm a feminist" in their show, and Victor and Wolf Spring Summer 19 show with all the big empowerment slogans. So for my last photo shoot, I did a say no to slut shaming post. I looked at the rules within the fashion industry, which is legs or chest, and I believe that this is so untrue and it doesn't have to be this way. If I looked at someone walking down the street with their legs and their chest out, I wouldn't automatically think they were a slut. I would think that they're embracing their figure and that they're confident. So the idea of this look was moving on to that underwear as outerwear trend and I styled a lace bodysuit in the most classy way as possible with a blazer and suit trousers. And then I also showed you a really nice way to dress it with a pair of shorts, which I don't think is slutty at all, so I did try and normalise this and try and get rid of this stereotypical trait that people give people. So, for my next part of my blog, I did a feminism interview. So for this blog post, I wanted to really tell the world, especially my younger audience, the true definition of feminism, as it is so talked about in the media at the moment and on the news, and we're hearing it everywhere, not only from the news, but by celebrities such as Beyonce and things like that. So I thought, what better way to spread the awareness and get my point across more than interviewing our very own feminist, as I feel like this would have got our point across more than just writing a blog post. And it was a really effective thing. We did actually have loads of comments from different people saying how strong we were to actually put this forward. So for my customer profile is Lily Brown. She's aged 21 from the Golden Coast in Australia. She's a beauty influencer on Instagram and a YouTuber, and she works with fashion brands for collaborations. Her job requires keeping up to date with the latest fashion trends as she promotes them to her following on Instagram. In Lily's spare time, she does read blogs and magazines while she's on her travels, on flights, etc. Her hobbies are meeting up with her best girlfriends and going shopping. And most importantly, Lily is a feminist. I chose Lily Brown as my customer profile as she is a typical consumer of pretty women. So the day in the life of my customer. So Bella is a 19-year-old fashion student. She wakes up early to get the train into London. She studies a fashion journalism course at UAL, so in her spare time her favourite things to do are read fashion publications and online blogs. During the day she socialises with her girlfriends for lunch, having a gossip over brunch, talking all things fashion, including new trends and what they're going to wear to the party on the weekend, and they also like taking cute outfit pictures for Instagram. And then in the evening, Bella chills at home reading her favourite blogs after a long day at uni. She also checks up on her social media throughout the day to see what she's missed. And yeah. So, gap in the market. After researching blogs like mine, I genuinely couldn't find anything remotely similar. It's either fashion or feminism, not combined. Therefore, this is one of our really unique selling points. We tried to be unique in our photo shoots by taking pictures in really relatable places, such as in my back garden, as I understand that so many blogs out there are really perfect and they're taking the most perfect places in London, whereas this isn't real. Everyone is not going to always be in the most fancy places possible. So therefore I wanted to take that away and be as real as I can with my subscribers, as that is part of our blog's ethos, being genuine. So this also makes us relatable to our target audience, and it will engage our readers to come back and carry on reading, and I feel like I will have a stronger connection with my customers and they will with me. So yeah, and I not only want to educate people by creating this blog, but I wanted to also become a fashion resource for trends. And then I've also got a quote from Coco Chanel, which is, in order to be irreplaceable, one must always be different. So our competitors. So the first blog that I found was The F Word, which is a feminism blog. And for this blog, it's actually really interesting because you can sign up to become a writer for this blog. So it's all different feminists from all over the world. And they cover key topics such as feminism within music, politics, and feminism through time. I also found Hannah. So she is a degree student from Essex, so she is a similar age to me. Hannah didn't want to create the typical fashion blog, so she created a blog within fashion that covers different topics, such as feminism and things like that. So how will my blog cater to my customers' needs and wants? By keeping up to date with content on our blog. We also have a submission box on our blog where our customers can give us feedback from our blog posts or ask us questions, and this does indicate to us what our customer wants. Also, our main priority is delivering to our customers, so making sure our articles are worth writing about. This will engage our readers even more to read, as I know I am someone that is a typical consumer of my blog, so therefore I know what someone will want to read. So our next blog post idea. So I feel like for this blog post, celebrities who didn't know who are feminists is really going to attract my target demographic, but not only my consumers, but fans of celebrities. As people my age, we all love a little bit of celebrity gossip, so therefore it really is going to attract that target demographic. Some articles we have read to gain inspiration from is Elle. They did a blog post on 11 of our favourite outspoken and powerful celebrity feminists, which was really interesting to read. So, a SWOT analysis, strengths. We have a wide target demographic covering women of all ages, as we do believe female empowerment has no age, also attracting a low income and a higher income person. There also is a huge gap in the market with my blog, considering that there is no blog combining fashion or feminism. Weaknesses, we are only aimed at one gender, but therefore this is our blog's ethos, but that is something that we could look at within the future. And then also we understand that we are for a specific type of girl, as we understand not everyone does support feminism, and one of the reasons of being a feminist is supporting other people's views, so we therefore do understand this. Improvements that we could make on our blog is expanding on our blog posts, and we do aim to collaborate in the future with a girl empowerment brand. So yeah, thank you for listening. Do you have any questions?
Like who?
So for example, like maybe House of CB, as I spoke on my blog about different brands that do empower women, or even like people that have collections. So I know Topshop brought out a feminism collection inspired by the book Feminists Who Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies, and just things like that.
Okay. Do you think the title, Pretty Woman, because you mentioned quite a few times that it's feminist, do you think that might be insulting to certain elements of your demographic?
So, not at all. So the idea of pretty woman is that pretty is like a feminine word, like light-hearted and pretty. So therefore we did combine that with women. Yeah, we do think that it is just a nice word, and it also is a feminine word.
Do you think that your readers would want to be or do you think, I suppose on a commercial basis, do you think that title, Pretty Woman, would attract the type of
customer?
Yeah,
no, I do. I mean, I did speak to lots of different people trying to see what they thought about my title, and they really liked it. They thought it was girly, they thought it was fun, and it does really fit in with my theme well.
Okay, all right.